So what is going on YouTube and y'all squad? This is your boy Yocrates. And yeah, somewhat breaking news. I want to say somewhat because I didn't catch this post before she took the comments down because there were comments and then she took it down. So I wanted her to give it now before we lose it because I get preoccupied over here. So that's not what we want. But yes, Jennie from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has officially issued an apology, which means that these things are no longer alleged. Because I had to say that, to protect myself, because I don't need none of the bull schwanking going on. Okay, so it's no longer alleged. This is the real holy feel. Okay, so what I'm gonna do really quickly before I bring up the apology and we begin to discuss the apology, what I'm going to do is just really quickly. Um, Let me see, where is it? Oh, can't do it. Okay, never mind. So I'm pretty sure everybody has seen it. So we're just gonna go ahead and just jump right into the apology. So the hashtag hate is a virus. Is it really? So she says, I want to acknowledge and apologize for my deleted Facebook post from 2020 that resurfaced today. At the time, I thought I was speaking out against violence, but I have since learned how offensive and hurtful my words were. It's why I deactivated that account more than a year ago and why I continue to try to learn about perspectives different from my own. I regret those posts and am sincerely sorry for the pain they caused. That's her apology. I'm gonna leave it up there, just for a little while longer. But that's her apology. Now, again, there were comments, but she went ahead and took those comments down, so you can no longer leave a comment, which is cowardly in my humble of opinion. But all of this is just real funny to me, and here's why. I'm gonna come back to it, saying I want to acknowledge and apologize for my deleted Facebook post from 2020 that resurfaced. First thing, 2020, right? These were in late 2020. I want to say like the fourth quarter of 2020. We're in the first month of 2022. So let's put that into context where I've said on the previous video, if it was 10 years ago, I probably would not be stressing out so much because I would like to think in 10 years somebody has grown. I would like to think, baby, this is what, a little over a year? No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not doing that. At that time, I thought I was speaking out against violence. Where? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm more than likely just gonna go ahead and pull, like, let you all see the previous post just so we can debunk that. Because that is complete and utter BS. Complete and utter. How are you speaking out against violence when what you were sharing incites violence? Is very negative. Okay, is very racially charged, very prejudiced. Like, it's all of these things. But again, because we're breaking it down bit by bit. But I have since learned how offensive and hurtful my words were. Really? Have you? Because you were surely doing your best to nail Mary to the cross this whole entire season. Because again, your storyline was not there, baby girl. Okay, this whole sister wife thing came and gone very, very fast. Which, because I knew, like, this is ain't no way this is real. Ain't no way. Not to say it's not real, but I just wasn't buying it. But now all of a sudden, you've learned. Okay. All right. Anyway, is why I deactivated my account more than a year ago. So you didn't scrub it first, but you did it because you knew what was there. And you deactivated a year ago. This must have been around the time that you got casted for the show. So you knew people would go searching, which is why you did it. You ain't, you're not. And is there anything? and why I continue to try to learn about perspectives different from my own. I can't tell. I regret those posts and am sincerely sorry for the pain they caused. Know what you need to do. Because, first and foremost, this apology is straight BS. Number one. Number two, if you really want to atone, because again, if it was 10 years ago, like I said, I wouldn't care. This is well within 2 years. If you really want to atone, you need to get with someone where they can sit here and pull up every last post and there is dialogue as to why you posted it, why you felt that way, why you feel differently. That would be convincing to me. And for those of you, for those of you who have watched The Boys on Amazon Prime, literally this apology seems as if um, somebody from Bravo went ahead and this, okay, crisis management. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna drive this up, and we're gonna push this out. This like, and when I tell y'all, I can't. I seriously can't. But again, I wanted to bring this to you because again, this is breaking. It happened today. But I'm like, I don't believe this. I really don't. Like, I believe she did it, but I can't believe the apology. So really quickly, let me see. So stop that screen, share screen, because I'm about to share the other one just for those who haven't had a chance to see it, that you can actually see some of the things that she decided to share, right? So this is one I didn't even show last time, but here we go. Like I'm not like it's funny how delusional someone is, and then even something like this where like a lot of people that are racist and prejudiced against African Americans tend to use Dr. King and have belated birthday to him or holiday, if you will, but love to use him when they want to sit here and try to, come at us. All right. Let me see. What was another one? No. I need another good one. I mean, this one right here. And even with something like this, it is so idiotic because, like, if these two don't correlate with each other. But again, I see what you're trying to do and what you're trying to incite. Oh, here's another one. If you follow the orders, you won't get shot. That was another one. Because again, I'm trying to put into context the apology that she gave us and how it don't make no sense. I just want you to see. And normally, when like I can see through certain things that people do and could rationalize, maybe they can come back. Not this case. Absolutely not. This is somebody that does not need to return to Bravo because this is not a good look. This right here is not a good look. And the fact that, again, people can change. Things can occur in somebody's life and there can be a radical change, but not this radical. Not this radical. Let me see what's going on. But 2020 was so long ago. She obviously grew immensely in the time she spent on TV. No ulterior motive there. I get it. Never bring up. I know. And what's funny is the FBI from their official Twitter went ahead and kind of gave a big ups to Dr. Kane, and everybody drugged the FBI. Like, weren't y'all the same ones that put a hit out on them? Weren't y'all the same ones that was wiretapping everything? But not to get off topic. But here's another one. Like I said, as y'all gonna see with George Floyd, this one really got up under my skin, especially that very first piece, the very first statement. And now, mind you, these are posts that she did not write, but she shared, which means that to some degree you agree with this rhetoric, which is very, very dangerous. And one thing that I also want to bring up, and I believe it was the Brooke Ash, because I did see her video and she commented on this, and that was the fact that with the attitude that she had when it came to Mary and all the neck rolling in your face and the black scent, we like I said, because I discussed that in the previous video, she had that energy, one for the other women, but primarily when Jen got in her face. And like I said, the whole thing with season 2 was to come at Mary. And the whole thing with Jen was just icing on the cake. But they're staying on task like we coming at Mary. So yeah, y'all. That's pretty much what it is. I just wanted to come in really, really quickly and let y'all wait. Wait. I don't want to miss a comment. Anytime the word blacks is I said that too. I'm just like blacks. What? I'm like, oh yeah, she's not going. Like, I highly doubt she's going to recover from this. And I'm pretty sure that Bravo is possibly going to try to do some damage control to help out, help her out. And if they do, they are going to get dragged severely by not only, Black Twitter, but the Bravo fan base. Because again, that right there is just nasty and disgusting. And the fact that there have been other women on other franchises that have been able to get away with things that they have said that have been racially charged and it never gets brought up at a reunion is triggering, and they're still being employed by them. But like I said, okay, I'm hold on, wait, what happened? Dun, dun, dun. My question is, how did Brown? I mentioned that too. Like, if they did vet her, I hate to, take money out of somebody's pockets, but that person needs to be fired. I really hate to say stuff like that, but obviously that person did not do a good enough job. But what I think is, because that is truly Lisa's friend, I think she just came in and said, "Hey, this is my friend, bring her on." And I think they really just didn't do the best job. Now, I'm curious to know, since she allegedly deleted her Facebook over a year ago, how did somebody acquire all of these posts and who was holding on to them? These are questions that we're probably never going to know. But yeah, so just want to let y'all know that she did apologize. I'm still upset that I did not grab the post before she turned off her comments, because there were comments there. And I guess she just wasn't ready for the backlash. But I want to say this, though you may not have been ready for the backlash, you're getting the backlash that you were trying to ensure that Mary got. And like I said in the previous video, Mary has her faults with her. And I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion trying to sit here and nullify any of that. But again, two things can be true at the same exact time. And we're dealing with her. Somebody doesn't like her. Well, Mary did say, if you come from me, I will send Jesus after you. So maybe, just maybe, just maybe, that's what that was. Again, we don't know. We don't know. But I am happy that people are holding her to task. Can't really do it anymore because she blocked the comments. I will. You know what? I'm just gonna go off. I'm still on screen, but I just want to see, has she closed off any? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, not really. Not really. So her previous post, she turned off the comments for, but she done left the comments on for everything else. I wouldn't be surprised if people haven't started to get under the other comments or other posts on her IG and start coming at her. What else? Don't care about the apologize. They always apologize when that racist stuff comes out. And which is true, which is true. And what could have possibly saved her is if she just came right out with it when the show aired. So it's because again, you get ahead of the story, it takes a lot of the steam out. Didn't do that. But it doesn't help that you were trying to paint somebody else as being a racist, and now look at you staring at the barrel of the same gun. You know what they say: when you dig a hole for one, dig one for yourself. This is exactly where we're at. Exactly where we're at. So the only, and I, like I said in my last video, the only thing that I am upset about the only thing is this came out after the reunion tape. That is the one thing that I'm just like, ah. So, and the reason I say that is because now this gives Bravo the chance to spin the narrative. Because here's the thing, we don't need her back. She doesn't need a redemption arc from this. She doesn't. She doesn't. The fact that you want to sit here and be blatant with this, and again, I like my racist races. I like those who have prejudice. I like them pure. So I know who to mess with, who to support. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to want to support Bravo if she comes back. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there's a petition to get her fired. Like, typically the petitions are meant, people not playing this time around. They're not. So I didn't mean to keep, I really not mean to keep y'all this long. So sorry. But I just wanted to come in and say that. Now, see, Bap, you trying to keep me here all dang all night. I see what you did. I'm going to need Andy to address this, or I'm not. And that's exactly what I was just saying. That's going to happen. And that's not going to help the network at all. And honestly, this could, be another nail in the coffin for Annie. Laugh out, that's me run. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just know, that people got stuff to do and whatnot, but again, it's cool. I don't do lives that often. So, hey, I'm running my mouth for just a little bit. Plus, okay, well, you know what? I think I might be on here for a little while longer because ReallyB said she gonna be here in a minute. Hold on. So I wonder if I can continue to run my mouth until she gets here. I wonder. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Because I did, excuse me, I did send out to those in the whether you like it or not panel if they wanted to join me for this discussion. Because, some of them probably want to, do their own commentary, which is cool. Which is cool. Like I said, no hurt feelings over here. Wait. Uh-oh. I really Well, if we're going to be technical, ReallyB is a hell of a lot more classy than I am because normally I would be the one over here literally just giving her the blues. I'm choosing not to do that, and I'm going through to show y'all some of the other posts while I give her a chance because. And here's the other thing: I don't know how and where, when people pop up, where it pops up at. So I'm gonna wait for it. But yeah, the only reason that I am not going all the way in the way that I normally would is because of the simple fact that people can easily misconstrue what is being said. And like I said, I'm here for all of my melanated people. Of course, I stand with, Africans, African Americans, and the ADOS. Stand with them 10 toes down, first and foremost. Let's be very, very clear. But I understand how, coming at someone very aggressively could be looked at as, oh, you're being racist against this person. Like, you can't fight racism with racism. Like, that's how some of that would go. But again, ReallyB now, if she does come over here and start cussing people out, like, I'm because I didn't came on her channel and show my whole black ass, so I can't be too mad. If she come over here and return the favor, it's fine, it's cool. I'm just saying. Said dog go in. No. I'm choosing to just be real with this. I'm gonna leave this for other people. I'm pretty sure if I will probably bet my bottom dollar Terrence, aka giving you the real tea, aka gags with tea, more than likely is going to do a video about this. It's probably yes, yeah, more than likely, and he's probably gonna be the one to sit here and go smooth off. Okay, now, yeah, I guess what I'll do is I'll just wait for ReallyB to just talk about it on her channel. Because again, I'm not trying to keep y'all we could just sit here and run it about anything, but I'm not trying to do that. You know what? Right quick, why I got y'all on the line? Oh Lord. That one about not shot. A lot of what she said was crazy. But right quick, I do want to talk about one thing. Are y'all watching Real Housewives of Miami on Peacock? I'm just asking because I need to do episode 6. It'll get done tomorrow, and I think 7's dropping tomorrow too. But on episode 5, what I tell you, I was so tickled when Alexia's fiance Todd, when he sat here and he cleared that whole room. When he was so cool with. Now he had a tone. I didn't even go lie. Pippin had a tone, but when he cleared both Alexia and her eldest child, I tell you, I hollered. Now a lot of people said it was cringeworthy because the person in question was actually sitting there, which is little Frankie. I didn't care that it was cringeworthy. I had you at every moment. Hold on, what we saying? If Ramon is still on Bravo, True, but I think the difference is though Ramona has made little comments here and there, you can kind of sit here and be like, maybe. In this instance, the fact that we have proof, because in my last video I said alleged. I kept saying alleged. It's no longer alleged. And it's hard to sit here and, talk your way out of this. And then especially when you have somebody like Andy, where with some of her political views don't match his, not really looking all that good. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I already did that one. What's this one? No, I need to check Miami out. Last reality. The only thing, no. Okay, so look, real quick. So I'm trying to ReallyB a moment, right quick. But what happened is Alexia, her second child, was in a car accident. I believe his brain expanded / swell, which messed up a lot of his cognitive functions and whatnot. And he's disabled. And her eldest child, rather than sit here and do something productive with him, had him smoking cannabis. And what happened is, I guess he smoked too much, and then he hit his head on the Oh, there she is.
Hey, sorry about that. I was in the middle of doing something. What's up?
All right, but let me finish this real quick. So he hit his head and then he passed out. He had to be resuscitated. And they in the fiance Todd's apartment. So Todd literally cleared the whole entire room. I know we might talk about it tomorrow. I was trying to give you some time, but when I tell you he cleared the room, he held both of them accountable. Now, again, part of me was sitting there just like, if he was talking to my mama like that, he will probably catch a fade. But I feel like because he was very stern, it leads me to believe they've had this conversation before and it didn't get nowhere. And now this time it's just, what, F it. So do you want me to put the apology up, or you just going, because
you can put the apology up. I saw the apology, but you can put it up.
Okay, hold on, give me a second. Because at this point, I just want you to run it because I didn't say what I had to say.
Yeah, I just did something on my channel as well. That's what I was actually finishing up.
Oh, quick drop.
Yeah, I did a little quick drop. Listen, here's what's funny. I had recorded my whole my first one, and then I went back, and as I was posting it, I saw that she did an apology, so I had to hurry up, take it down, and re-record the whole damn thing. So let me say this. Let's be clear about this. First and foremost, y'all know, I know, that this is bullshit. This is the PR. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Can I cuss?
Yes. Okay. Wait.
Sure. I mean, I know you do, but
no. But how many times I came on your platform and showed my whole natural black ass? Go ahead, say what you
do that. Yes, you do.
I know.
But this is that PR. Oh my goodness. But let's break this down. First and foremost, you only apologize for what you thought people were the most pissed off about. Meaning, you apologize about the whole well, I thought I was speaking out against violence, but I have since learned yada, yada, yada. No, let's be clear. We are more pissed off or just as pissed off as some of the other things that you had posted in on your Facebook. First of all, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, talking about these are alleged and it hasn't been proven.
Me too.
Your ass came out and confirmed that it was you. So let's run it. Let's run it. So you think that the only thing we're mad about is the fact that you was speaking out against police brutality? Not against it, I'm sorry, in favor of it, excuse me. In favor of police brutality? Oh no, ma'am. Oh no. We're pissed off that you posted information, false information, supporting the fact that Donald Trump lost the election due to voter fraud and somebody stole it from him. Because in that regard, all that stuff that you said about rioters and looting and all of that, do you have that same feeling about them January 6 mofos that showed up in my town, in my city, causing riots? If you're talking about the police officers who were hurt and maimed in the line of duty, are you talking about those Capitol Police that some of them are dead, some of them are walking around with one eye, limbs taken off, that are in intensive therapy, that are dealing with PTSD? Are you talking about those rioters? Because if you're not talking about those rioters, then I don't know who the hell you talking to. Then the article I read, y'all, you got this one. You ready for a laugh? You ready for a laugh? The article I read said that she even had White Lives Matters stuff posted. Bitch, you not white. How you gonna have a White Lives Matter? You not white.
Oh,
girl. Can we tell you that we are just as angry about the fact that you are anti-vaxxer? Can I tell you that I'm talking about me. Can I tell you that I'm just as angry that you posted something about Kamala Harris insinuating, I'm paraphrasing because I don't have the exact quote in front of me, that
I can pull it up.
The one about Kamala Harris, you got to pull it up. Insinuating that the only reason why she became vice president of the United States is because she prostituted herself to the right powerful white man. Can we talk about that? Let's be clear. Your apology in no way, shape, or form attacks the real problem.
Let me see. Is it this one?
There it is. She will be an inspiration to young girls by showing that if you sleep with the right, powerfully connected men, then you too can play second fiddle to a man with dementia. It's basically a Cinderella story. Let's be clear. I'm just as pissed off about that. Let's be clear. How dare you? How dare you? And then you only want to come up here and address what you thought we were mad about? That's what you... I am pissed off that you insinuated that George Floyd died because he overdosed on drugs.
Oh, you want that one too?
You ain't got to put it up. I got it.
Oh, okay.
But let's be clear. You know what I'm the most angry at?
Oh, wait. I want to show this because I just saw it.
Oh, you didn't see this one?
I didn't. I just saw it.
Yeah. Justice for Cannon. Shot in the head riding his bike. Probably, I'm sure it says by a black person, child. Oh. It's cut off. But I'm going to be nice to say a black person. It might say something deeper than that. But I'm going to be nice to say a black person. Okay? But let me tell you what I'm the most angry about. You know what I'm the most angry about, y'all?
What's that?
Is that your bitch ass thought we were stupid enough to think that the only reason why you deleted those posts was because you had learned that you were wrong and that you were educating yourself. No, ho, you deleted those posts because you found out that you was going to be on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and you knew that you needed to clean that shit up because you knew that we were going to respond the exact same way that we are responding right now. You said you deleted it a year ago. Let's do the math, y'all. We are in week 17 of this current season, which means that it's been coming on since what? September-ish, I believe was the premiere for this season, which means that they have been done filming for a couple of months, because we can look and see that it was winter time when they were filming, I know it's Utah and they probably have snow longer than we have snow on the ground. But let's just say that give or take, it was 8 to 9 months ago that you were filming this, which means that if you scrubbed your Facebook page a year ago, that means that you knew you were either on this season of the Real Housewives or you were trying to be on this season of the Real Housewives, and that's why you deleted all that shit. Don't play with our emotions. Don't play with our intelligence. All of this is because you knew that the shit wasn't going to be a good look, not because you learned anything.
Do you want me to show you what really had me on one?
Go for it.
This one.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
this
yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Especially the first line where now, and again, for you watching, to put this into context, none of these posts she actually made, but she shared them, meaning that she agrees to some degree. And the first part where it says hundreds of blacks, first off, blacks? Really? Like that had me go like, blacks? And then says shot
earlier. I was in there earlier when you did your live earlier.
Oh, so you saw my reaction.
I was in the bushes because I was driving. I couldn't really type, but you said blacks.
Yeah, like what? But it pretty much just saying that we kill each other more than any other. So while we said about the police,
yeah, you got to troll.
I do.
Yeah, look.
Oh, I see him. I don't care. They can stay. Whatever. Okay. Like I don't really care. But no, like, but what really got me with this is it wasn't the post itself. It's if you look at statistics, ethnicity crime is always higher than the outside source coming in and wreaking havoc. So yes, African American on African American crime, yeah, it's going to be higher. Asian on Asian crime, and I'm generalizing, is going to be higher, and not just that.
What's up, boo?
And you heard
what pisses me off is
go ahead.
That always pisses me off that people feel like that's a justification. Well, black people killing each other, what that means? So let's just go with that. So because we killing each other, it's okay for you to do it too. What the fuck? That don't even make no sense.
It doesn't. But then the other thing is, and again, I said in the previous video where what really got me is if you dive deeper when it comes to, I can't speak to any other ethnic group, but African American for obvious reasons, us killing each other, yes, it is it's high, but it's not just because we're doing it. It's because of the simple fact that our communities were destroyed. We were pretty much put in some real messy situations. Drugs got brought into our community, not by us. So was guns, not race wars, but gang wars created. All of this stuff helps to contribute to that. So it didn't come out of nowhere. And then the whole riots and hold on, let me find that one because that one really got up under my skin. Where is it? This one right here. When I tell you this one really bothered me. Now, ReallyB, I know you watch sports. You watch it more than I do. Do you recall what, like somebody losing, and then next thing you know, you have a certain demographic of people, European Americans, specific.
It happens in college football. Now it happens more on the college level, but it happens all the time. Yeah.
Burning cars, looting. Right, but we don't want to talk about or if you want to talk about people looting and whatnot. What about the early settlers? We ain't gonna talk about that.
I love that when you use that example earlier. Again, I was in the bushes. I said, "Oh, that's a good one." I was like, "Oh, that's a good one." That's a good one.
And like I said, I didn't go all the way off because I was trying to stay calm because I felt myself starting to like, okay, I'm probably going. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Because again, I don't want to come out like, oh, I don't hate nobody. Plus, I don't know her enough to hate her, but it's just this delusion of everything. And then you thought this was cute too.
You're right. JB say what? Yup, Snap. It always be them people. Matter of fact, listen, I've been looking at Snap since it first started. Snap been coming on for about 20 years. I've been looking at Snap for 20 years. Every time there's a black couple, I'm always shocked. I'll be like, what? Because he'll never be no black people on Snaps.
Oh wait, and I don't know if so. With the her Apollo lie, as somebody said,
I like
did,
that Apollo lie.
did you see before she turned them off? Did you see the comments?
No. Oh,
They're
oh.
gone now. She turned them off. Oh, but they was getting her. They was getting her.
I'm
Which
sure
is
they were. Because that apology is some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
mm-hmm. And Joshua, you are right. We do kill each other more than others, but again, you also have to realize what I had already put into context as to the reason for it. You know, let's be very clear. Oh, and even with a lot like setting buildings ablaze, you mean setting the buildings ablaze? How one sheriff during Black Wall Street commandeered a plane and decided he wanted to sit here and fly it into some buildings because he ain't like that African Americans were no longer fighting with each other and we had community and got to a point we didn't need y'all anymore. You're talking about that, these different things. So yes, we do, but there are certain events that led up to this. It's not like it just happened. And what I need for people to stop doing is let's stop starting in the middle and the end. Like if we're gonna have these discussions, we have to start at the beginning. And I know we get tired of it, but we got to.
I agree.
But that's all you got because they wanted you to wear
I mean, what else y'all want? I mean, I don't know what else y'all want me to say. That lie is some bullshit. It is based on the fact that she thinks, because again, you think we're stupid. Like, because if you think that I'm about to believe that, then I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. And, at this point, this how I feel. As far as the whole cancel culture, fire her, whatever, this is the way I feel about it. I'm not saying, listen, I'm okay with, if they fire her, I'm fine with it. Let me just start there. If they fire her, I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Kelly Dodd stayed on the show. Now I know eventually she got fired, but Kelly Dodd was on the show, people making some dumb shit.
Yeah.
That she did ultimately get fired, but it wasn't,
Wait,
we know Ramona.
But her getting fired was one of those where her views at that point in time, which I think was tied to her boyfriend, husband, or whatever, conflicted with Andy's views. I think that's when it became an issue. Like, okay, wait, hold on, I don't agree with. Because if you go back to that last
Yeah,
week,
but
she
a lot of
was
her
on.
stuff was, but she was the same thing. She was a Trump supporter. She was an anti-vaxxer. I mean, but I think here's going to be the difference. And I know, before I say what I'm getting ready to say, I'm not talking about me, okay? I'm talking about Bravo, okay? Here's going to be the difference. Kelly Dodd said these things out of her mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jennie reposted stuff. And I'm not saying that makes a difference, because to me, that is a distinction without a difference. But I'm talking about if Bravo wants to keep her on the show, those are the types of loopholes that they will use. I personally think her ass need to be fired. And again, more so because you're lying to my face. Yeah. Because we're talking about something that you said in 2020. You meant what you said. The only reason why you are breaking this shit down now is because of the backlash. That's it. Kelly also, she had that hat, Drunk Lives Matter or Drunk Housewives Matter or some bullshit.
But I mean, but with these posts, the fact that she issued this apology and confirmed, because again, a lot of us were saying alleged because it's like, the fact that you can't apologize is just like, well, it's no longer alleged.
That was the thing. Because listen, I told you, even in my title, it said alleged Facebook post. It was in my title. And I was like, oh shit, I ain't got to say alleged no more.
So, and like, I'm not
I said
one
that
that.
in my I said that in my video, Joshua, that honestly I'm really not surprised. I mean, we're talking about Utah, so
But and I did. And if y'all didn't catch my previous video, one thing that I did mention is I don't like how Bravo is selective with how they push people out there when it comes to their prejudice and their racism, primarily the African Americans, because there have been like they've shown some stuff, but it's never addressed at the reunion, right? I've heard through the grapevine that Lisa mocks Jennie, does the voices and everything. It's been
but
recorded,
I
but it
heard you
didn't make
say
it
that
to
on your.
air.
Yeah, I heard you say that earlier. I need to see it, and I'm not saying that your sources ain't accurate, but I need to see it because it's
Oh,
real easy. It's no. What I'm not saying you. I'm saying me. It's real easy for people to be like, oh well, I heard that she does this too, but let me see her do it.
but
And I'm just saying for me,
I
because
got
because again, and let's be clear. Do I think Lisa does it? Sure, because I don't like Lisa ass, and I don't put nothing past her either. So do I think Lisa does it? I'm sure she's done it. But also the difference is her and Lisa are friends in real life. And there's a difference. When I'm your friend, there are things that I can do that other people can't do. Mary ain't her friend, and Mary was doing it to be derogatory.
gotcha. But
Mary
I
is the
was
one who says Lisa mocks Jennie. Well, then and again, I don't mean no harm, but Mary ass ain't the most reliable source either,
that's
child.
true. That is true. But even
Because
when it
Mary
comes
looked you dead in your face and lied about something she just said 5 minutes ago.
even when putting people out there like Kenya when she wore the indigenous head garb, they didn't have to post that, but they did, and they could have did it in such a way where Kenya talked about it right after. No, but they let it air, let the backlash come. But none of the other housewives get this, and it's funny, truly hilarious how Jennie was trying to sit here and push this narrative that Mary is racist, and you had a whole lot of the Bravo fandom on that bandwagon, and the Bravo fan sites and all the other stuff, the Instagram pages, where they at now when it comes to Jennie? A lot of them are mums to the word. I don't like that.
But again, I heard you make that. I heard you use that example earlier as well about Kenya. I hear you. Production could have done something. Production could have changed it. They absolutely could have. But the flips, I'm gonna say two things being the flip side of that. The first thing is this: we all know that if production likes you, there's a different treatment than if production don't like you. And
Don't
I
bring
don't
up
think
Porsha.
production. I think production know they need Kenya, but I don't think they like her that much. They know they need her, but I don't think they like her. The second thing is I wasn't upset with them filming it and leaving it in there because again, we're filming these people's lives and I know that they do it all the time. I get that. But we're filming their lives. If that's how her ass chose to show up, let her deal with the fucking backlash because if you don't know that now, you know what? Stop. I'm gonna take back everything I just said. Stop. I take back everything I just said. They shouldn't have let her do it. Boom. I'm done. Nope. 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 I take it back. I take it back. They shouldn't
Why
have let
you
her do
bring
it.
it back?
Because in my mind, I just was thinking if that had been her in blackface.
Well, they allowed Leanne to come on Real Housewives of New York in blackface.
Okay, well, if they let Leanne do blackface, then I mean, why would you expect them to stop Kenya?
And when I tell you they brushed over that real quickly, like at the reunion, like it came and going, just
Yeah.
like so.
Then I take it back. No, I take it back. I take it back. They shouldn't have let her do it. I take it back. I
mean,
take
look,
back everything I just said. Anybody that's watching this on the replay, don't put nothing in y'all's comments. I just took it back. Don't you hate when people watch a video and you can tell they didn't watch the whole thing? They just stopped to put a
yeah.
comment because you be like, but I said I apologize or I fixed it. People will be quick to be like, it was a red shirt, ReallyB, and I literally said later on in the video, my bad, y'all, it was a red shirt. I'll be like, damn, I just said that. Anyway. So I take it back, y'all. I take it back. They should have stopped it. Why does the production like Kenya? If there should be anyone they don't like, they should be Nene. Since she's again, why are we equating? Why can't they dislike two people?
Well,
I
we
never
just
said
found
they like
out.
Nene. I
We
didn't even
just
bring
found
Nene's name
out
up,
they don't like
Joshua.
Porsha. We
Right.
found
All
that
I'm
out.
saying is, what I'm saying is, production treats people differently for the people they like versus the people they don't like. Why wouldn't they like Kenya? Because Kenya is difficult. Have you not seen how Kenya is and the way Kenya talks to people? Kenya can be difficult. So what I mean by that is, I bet you they wouldn't have let Candy do it. You know why? Because they like Candy. They wouldn't
True.
have let Candy do that.
I
They
mean,
just told Candy, they just told Candy change, take it off, do something.
and also, if y'all remember from last season, I believe it's when Candy did her speak on it, if I'm not mistaken, when she mentioned about, going like Porsha going to Bravo because she didn't want a certain scene to air
Uh-huh.
because it would affect, the Black Lives Matter and her activism. And they went ahead and just went along with it.
Mm-hmm.
So they pick and choose who they want to save.
Because Porsha, up until recently, Porsha was, they love Porsha at Bravo. Now, I don't know how they feel about her now, but they love Porsha at Bravo. And Porsha got away with a lot.
Unfortunately.
But if she's not like
Unfortunately.
that to production, then there shouldn't be a problem. That's unprofessional. Huh? Joshua, what you talking about? What's unprofessional?
Now, I didn't like. I only watched one episode because since we just running it for a moment, I only watched one episode of Porsha Family Matters, and that was the last because I knew people were going live after the fact.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I disagree with one thing that you said in your review,
Okay.
and when Auntie Liz said something along the lines of "God bless you," whatever, I took that as "F you," just straight up.
Well, no, that's what I meant. That's what the old folk. That's how the old folk used to say instead of "f you." The bless your heart. The
Yeah,
God
like
bless you. Because
bless
my
your
grandmother
heart,
was
you
good. Listen,
precious.
my grandmama was good for that one. My grandmother was good with the bless your heart, and I knew what that meant. When my grandmama hit somebody with that smile and that bless your heart, I knew exactly what she meant. Now they might not have known what she meant, but baby, I knew what my grandmama meant. You said
And
that production shouldn't have favorites, Joshua. Again, baby, what they should do and what they do are two different things. You watch all of these shows, Joshua. You know, like I know, that they have their favorites, and for the people that they like, they get a more favorable edit than the people they don't like. Now, come on now. Now we know what should be and what is fair versus what really happens. You know, like I know. You can work on a job and your boss like you a little bit more than they like the next person, and they might let you get away with stuff that they don't let the next person get away with. Is it fair? No, but it happens.
and
It's
not
like
just that,
we're not gonna sit here and pretend like it don't happen. It happens.
but also if you are a cash cow for the network, they tend to overlook certain
Absolutely.
things. Like with Nene, Nene had like season 1, season 2, and maybe part of season 3, very likable. After her star rose, she was real nasty to everybody, but because she was part of the reason that the show popped off and she was helping to bring in viewers, they put up with her crap.
Right. Remember, Joshua, the reason why Kenya got fired the first time is because Kenya wouldn't tell them her business. And she's on a show that is all about telling people your business. And that is why she got fired the first time. But remember, the reason why they brought her ass back is because she's a cash cow and excuse me, she's a fan favorite. So I hear what you're saying, boo. In a perfect world, that is what it would be. But Kenya doesn't play well with others, and I'm not talking about others on the show. I'm talking about production. They don't care how she treat her co-workers. They don't care about them. They care about how. And again, sometimes they got to put people in their place. They did the same thing to Quad over on Married to Medicine. They demoted her for that one season because Quad was showing up late and she was being disrespectful of other people's time, and she, got a little ego and things got to her head. So they demoted her for that one season. But what they realized is Quad is a fan favorite. Everybody loved her and they wanted her back. So they worked it out and they brought her back. She's back to being full-time on the show this season. So again, sometimes they just gotta pop your hand a little bit. But we're not gonna sit here and act like they don't have favorites, because they absolutely do. I mean, if you look at the Real Housewives of Dallas now, I know you didn't watch it, y'all, but season 1 with
That's
Lisa,
next on my list.
season 1, well, when you get to season 1, let me know. Look, I might, if you listen, season one, Leanne, who was the anchor of the show, at the end of season one, they did their cash trip at the end of season one, and Leanne was actually straight up threatening. Like, it was one of those things where they only showed you bits and pieces of how bad it actually was, but they were away. I mean, it was a staycation, child. They, it was the first season. They wasn't flying them nowhere. They got on the bus and went somewhere down in Texas, but they were at like a little Airbnb. And that night before, like that last night, it got so bad that Leanne was like literally sitting with a knife at the table, chanting and talking about how she was going, to somebody, because the girls, she said the girls kept picking at her, and her ass came back the next season. So they keep who they want to keep.
Yeah. Yep, sure do.
See, look, JB, no, he said Leanne was a terror. Leanne was crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. Yeah, she pushed the camera. Leanne was crazy as hell.
So,
and Leanne, it wasn't until Leanne made some racist comments that she finally got fired.
So while I got you online, I just need to ask you: are we gonna talk about Miami tomorrow?
So here's the thing. The short answer is I don't know. I need to get caught up. Y'all haven't gotten my new review because I ain't watched last week's episode yet. I've had a lot going on. I'm getting some work done in my house. I've got a lot going on. So I am actually, I'm about to get off of here in a few minutes, and that's one of the things on my list tonight to watch is this is last week's episode of Miami, so I can watch this week's episode of Miami. But I didn't see last week's episode, but I see that you got caught up the week before last with Todd and everything. So are you with me? Are you team Todd with me?
Oh yes. Like when I tell you I so tickled, I was over here literally going up for Todd. And the thing is, like, I respect how he did it because on a scale of 1 to 100, he went from 0 to 20 in terms of a tone. Like, he had a tone, but he ain't go all the way there. I'm sitting there just like, see, because I think what it was is I think they had these conversations before, and now, and also you got to think about it. He was having a one-on-one with Peter. Then now here you come over here trying to coddle him while we having a man-to-man. Like, let us, and then you spying too. But let us have this conversation, and rather than leave the room so we can continue, you sit your narrow self down. So now it went from a man-to-man one-on-one to a two-on-one. Now, I will say I felt bad for Frankie because Frankie should not have been sitting there with this.
I agree. I said that in my review. And just because it's the same thing as when somebody's in a coma when they say, well, we don't know what they can hear. We don't know how much he's comprehending that he just can't articulate. Just because he's sitting there quiet or he's smiling, it doesn't mean he's not understanding what's going on. And I don't think they should have had that conversation in front of
him. That's it. Now, in front of the camera, because people say, oh, this shouldn't have happened on camera. Y'all,
no. The camera I was fine with. I didn't want him doing it in front of Frankie.
But what I tell you, I enjoyed I swear I wish I had some cornbread so I could have sopped up all the juices. Like it was so damn good. And
that was the best part of that episode, because the rest of that episode they could have thrown away.
True. But when I tell you, he was literally target practice, bop, 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 back and forth, and then I can't believe Peter go sit here and he got mad when his brother got called to say talking about, so I'll beat you up. But Todd said, then do it then. I'll fight you back. I'm like, yes, Todd. Yes.
Right. That cracked me when he said, I'll fight you back. I was like, yes.
Like, if fuck them kids was a person, that would be Todd right now. I was so here for it. And I also didn't like how Alexia was doing her best to deflect. Because when he's saying, like, what do you do? Because when he started detailing his day is when she got offended. And he's like, what do you do for him? And then she's like, well, what do you do for him? The fact you couldn't answer the question is validating everything that he is saying right now.
Right. And when you heard what he was saying was, y'all, like, and I said this in my review, there's so much more that he probably can do, but you guys aren't allowing him to do it. He sits in the house all day long and plays on his phone. There are daycare, and I hate to use the word daycare because people think of kids, but there are places where he can go, where he can interact with other people, where there are professionals there. He can make friends. He can do activities. He can, like, he wants to play basketball with his brother. There's a whole basketball league he could be a part of if they wanted to.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, her mom has Alzheimer's, and her mother goes to daycare during the day, and it is a facility that is specifically for people who are dealing with dementia. They pick her up from the house every day. They bring her home every day, and she gets to be around other people all day long, and they play games and they do activities. And so she can go to work during the day, but not worry about her mom. And it's cheaper than paying for like a full-time somebody to be at the house. You know what I'm saying? There are places, and I think that's part of what Todd was saying was, listen, you can't just keep him locked in this house because you're afraid of the world. It's okay. And he probably can do more than y'all are allowing him to do.
Yeah. But see, I also got concerned because, I do in-home care. Like, I'm my stepfather's caregiver. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I had to go through training, because like they can, if they, and I said this in my review, if they wanted to, they can come do a spot check. If they find bruises and whatnot on him, not only am I losing my job, I possibly could go to jail, and then something probably could happen to my mother because that's her dependent. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me think, with Todd saying all this, that's the only thing that concerns me is, could this have some ramifications when it comes to custody over Frankie? That is the only thing, because the whole coming home black and blue, vomiting and all, like, that was my only concern is, could this be negative?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Alexia is carrying the season. Her and Julia.
The back brace.
Her and Julia. Yeah, I agree. And Todd even said that. Todd admitted that, that his delivery might be a little harsh. But again, I'm okay with his delivery because I feel like she needed to hear it.
I'll say this, and this is going to be for all relationships. When you have somebody that is willing to be that brutally honest with you, keep them in your life.
Yeah, true that.
You need those people. True that. Because I'm pretty sure other men who know her from Real Housewives of Miami will probably just pacify her with whatever she wants to hear. Mm-hmm. He's willing to sit here and be like, no, this ain't what it is. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Right.
And you need people like that. And I'm glad they finally received it. But again, like, I'm going to watch that back again tonight before I watch episode 6. When I tell you that whole scene, I'm not lying to y'all. I was tickled.
Well, that's one of the things I'm gonna watch tonight. I got a couple of reviews I need to get out because Lord knows I'm behind on everything. But I'm gonna get some reviews out tonight. That's why I'm about to hop off here right now so I can get some stuff out tonight. I just did like 4 quick drops.
I need to go watch them then.
Did you see Porsha? Did you see how Porsha got her face cracked today?
No, what happened?
Oh my goodness. So Porsha got her face cracked today because Simon is out here recycling gifts, honey. Let me show you. So Porsha posted this on her Instagram earlier today. Hold on, let me show you the picture. She posted this on her Instagram earlier today, right? This picture, along with a couple of other pictures of this gray Rolls Royce with the orange interior. She got a picture, it's got a big red bow on the front, and it's a picture of, it's different, her posing in front of it, her hugging Simon, and there was some caption underneath about some shit about when people hate, whatever, some bullshit, right? Baby, Fallon posted this picture on her Instagram. This is from August of 2020.
I can't. Nah.
I said, is Simon out here recycling gifts?
Oh.
But I'm like, Porsha, girl, you out here like you did the damn thing. You posing like it's like, girl, Simon just keep making you look stupid.
Wow.
And I couldn't even. Fallon was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let me just remind you that's from 2 years ago. So either Simon repossessed that car when he put Fallon out the house and he took it down to the detailer and told him to clean it out, make it look good as new, or he's just not original and he just buy the same shit. He just buy it in bulk. Because Porsha's engagement ring is the exact same cut and everything of Fallon's engagement. It's the same ring.
Can I go off screen on my own video?
No.
Can I do that?
I said that damn Simon.
All
Anyway,
right.
so yeah.
Well, look, thank you all so much for watching. I guess I'm going to have to go through and maybe do some timestamps because, yeah, we ran it. Or actually, I'm going to add some more to the title so, it actually makes sense. But ReallyB, thank you so much for stopping by. We had a good time and
Thanks
all
for
that.
the invite, as always.
Oh, hey, it's all good. It is all good. And I hope you all were happy with what ReallyB gave y'all when it comes to Jennie. Now, I need for all of us to lift our hands up in prayer and pray that Terrence, better known as Giving You the Real Tea, also known as Gas with Tea, we need to all hold our hands up in prayer
Pray for
and
my
pray
little
that
brother.
he picks this up. Because if anybody is gonna give her the blues,
It's gonna be
Terrence. And also Erica De Niro. She gonna give her
Erica
the blues.
is going to. Oh my. Whoo, I'm waiting for that one. Let me get some popcorn. Let me get some popcorn together for that one, baby.
So I'm waiting. So again, y'all, let's pray that these things happen, because if so, and this is the gift that keeps on giving. I know Bravo is happy and mad at the same time. Like, this is good because people gonna watch the show, but this is bad because some people finna get fired. But you know what? I am here for it. So ReallyB, again, thank you for joining us. For all of
Thank you
those
for
who
having
joined
me.
us live, I
All right.
greatly, humbly appreciate it. So please rate, comment, and subscribe to not only myself, but to ReallyB. Okay, make sure you do that. We have fun over there. I cut up over there in the comments and when I'm on screen. Either way.
He does. He does.
Either way. And yeah, I wait. Before I sign off, yes, ReallyB. See what's on the screen right now.
Oh yeah, he is. Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
so I will see you all for the next video. Peace out.